Chosen one, something in your spirit has already felt this moment before your mind could understand it, and that is why you had to stop here. This is not just another message passing through your screen. This is a divine interruption. An appointed moment, written long before today, now unfolding in real time. Because there are truths about your life, your journey, and your calling that heaven has held back. Until now. Anointed one, you have walked through seasons that made no sense, doors that closed without explanation, silence that felt heavier than answers. But as it is written in Ecclesiastes, to everything there is a season, and this is the season where what was hidden begins to speak. You were not delayed without purpose. You were not kept in the dark by accident. You were being prepared to carry what could not be revealed too early. And now something has shifted. You are no longer the same person who once asked those questions. You are the one ready to receive the answers. If this message has found you, it is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Stay connected, and if your spirit is already stirring, make sure you are here for what comes next. Because what is about to be revealed will change the way you see everything. Chosen one, pause right here and lean into this truth, because something is shifting in the way you see your own story. You've been asking, why did it take so long? Why the silence? Why the delays that made no sense? But what if the delay was never about denial? What if it was about capacity? There were things prepared for you that your past version could not have carried, not because you were weak, but because you were still becoming. And I say this not just as a word spoken over you, but from a place I've lived through myself. There were seasons in my life where I thought heaven had gone quiet, where I questioned if I had missed something, done something wrong, or fallen behind. But looking back, I realize now, I wasn't being ignored, I was being built. Chosen one. You didn't just grow, you were reshaped. There were parts of you that had to break open so something deeper could form. The confidence you carry now didn't come from comfort. It came from surviving moments where you had no answers, no support, and no visible way forward. You learned how to stand when everything around you felt unstable. And that kind of strength cannot be rushed. There is a reason Scripture speaks of seasons. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 reminds us that everything has its appointed time, and your life has been moving according to that divine rhythm even when it felt out of sync. You thought you were waiting on change, but heaven was waiting on transformation, and now something is different. You can feel it, can't you? There's a quiet shift inside you, not loud, not dramatic, but undeniable. The way you think, the way you respond, the way certain things no longer have power over you like they used to. That is not random. That is alignment. Chosen one, you have crossed a threshold. There was a version of you that could not have handled what is about to be revealed. That version would have rushed it, misunderstood it, or even walked away from it. But now you've been through enough to recognize what matters. You've learned discernment the hard way. You've experienced what it feels like to be misunderstood, overlooked, even betrayed. I remember nights where I sat in silence, replaying conversations, wondering how things fell apart so quickly. And maybe you've had moments like that too, lying awake, asking questions that never got answered. But here's what I came to understand. Those moments were not empty. They were training. Chosen one. Your life has been like a seed buried deep underground. From the outside, it looked like nothing was happening. No movement, no progress. Just pressure, darkness, waiting. But beneath the surface, everything was forming. Roots were growing, structure was building, identity was being anchored. And seeds don't break through the surface until they are strong enough to survive the open air. That's where you are now. You're not the same person who first stepped into that season of confusion. You've been refined. Your awareness has expanded. Your spirit has matured in ways most people around you may never fully understand. And that's why things started to feel different. You began to outgrow conversations, outgrow environments, outgrow versions of yourself that once felt familiar. And yes, that kind of growth can feel lonely, because not everyone is meant to walk into the next season with you. But hear this clearly. You were never being isolated, you were being positioned. Every closed door, every delay, every moment where things didn't go the way you expected was part of a much bigger alignment taking place behind the scenes. And here is the truth that changes everything. You were never just trying to survive your circumstances, you were being prepared to carry your assignment. Chosen one. There is a difference. Survival keeps you alive. Preparation builds who you are becoming, and what you've gone through has been shaping something in you that cannot be taught, copied, or faked. There's a depth in you now, a clarity, a quiet strength. You don't react the same. You don't chase the same things. You don't even pray the same way anymore, because something inside you knows. You are standing at the edge of a new season. And this next season is not built on confusion, it's built on revelation. But before that revelation fully unfolds, there is one truth your spirit needs to settle into, because once you see it clearly, you will never question your journey the same way again. There is something you need to understand now. Chosen one, and once it settles in your spirit, it will shift the way you interpret everything you've been through. You were never being attacked because you were weak. You were being confronted because something in you carried weight. I didn't see that at first in my own life. I used to think the resistance meant I was doing something wrong. Every time things got harder, I questioned if I had missed my path. But over time, I started noticing a pattern. The pressure didn't come when I was drifting. It came when I was getting closer to something real. You felt that too. The moment you started to grow, something pushed back. The moment you began to find clarity, confusion tried to rush in. The moment you made a decision to move forward, something tried to slow you down. That wasn't coincidence. That was confirmation. Because pressure does not surround something insignificant. Resistance does not gather around something without purpose. You have been walking through what felt like opposition, but in reality, it was exposure. Exposure of your endurance. Exposure of your character. Exposure of what still needed to be refined inside you. There were moments you wanted to respond differently. Moments where you could have chosen the easier path, said the wrong thing, reacted out of frustration. But something in you held back. Something in you stayed grounded even when everything inside you was tired. That restraint, that quiet decision to stay aligned, that is what has been shaping your next level. There were nights where you didn't feel strong. Nights where you felt drained, questioning if anything was really changing. I remember those kinds of nights. Sitting in silence, feeling like I was putting in effort with nothing visible to show for it. It's a strange place to be in when you're growing internally, but your external world hasn't caught up yet. That gap can feel frustrating, but that gap is where transformation is completed. Because what is being built in you is not surface level, it's structural. It's the kind of change that doesn't just shift your circumstances, it changes how you carry yourself inside those circumstances. That's why the process took time, not because things were delayed, but because something deeper was being established. You are not stepping into something fragile. You are stepping into something that requires stability. And stability is not given, it is formed. Formed through consistency when no one is watching. Formed through discipline when it would have been easier to quit. Formed through choosing to keep going even when you didn't feel immediate results. Chosen one, you have been forming that stability. And now you are beginning to feel the shift, not just around you, but within you. The things that used to disturb your peace no longer have the same effect. The opinions that once made you second-guess yourself now feel distant. You are not as easily shaken. That is not because life suddenly became easier. It's because you became stronger. There is a calm starting to settle in you, a different kind of confidence. Not loud, not forced, but steady. The kind that doesn't need validation. The kind that doesn't need to prove anything. That is what alignment feels like. And with that alignment comes something else. Clarity. You're starting to see people differently, situations differently, even your past differently. Things that once confused you are starting to make sense, not all at once, but piece by piece. And when clarity begins to come, it changes how you move forward. You stop chasing what was never meant for you. You stop holding on to what has already served its purpose. You stop trying to force outcomes that don't align with where you are now. There's a quiet release happening. A letting go that doesn't feel like loss, but like relief. Because deep down, you know you are moving into something new. And this next phase is not built on the same foundation as before. You are not stepping into it with the same mindset, the same patterns, or the same limitations. You are stepping into it with awareness. Awareness of your value, awareness of your direction, awareness of what you are no longer willing to tolerate. That awareness is what changes everything. It shifts how you make decisions. It shifts who you allow into your space. It shifts what you invest your time and energy into. And as those shifts happen, your environment begins to respond. Opportunities begin to show up differently. Conversations begin to open doors you didn't expect. People who align with where you are now start to appear naturally without force. It doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel chaotic. It feels timed. That is what happens when alignment meets readiness. And right now, chosen one, you are standing in that exact intersection. But there is still something deeper that needs to be revealed to you. Not just about what is coming, but about who you are becoming in the middle of it. Because once you fully understand that, you will stop looking at your life as a series of events and start seeing it as something much more intentional. There comes a moment, chosen one, when everything stops feeling random and starts feeling intentional, and that moment is where you are standing right now. Not at the beginning, not in the middle of confusion, but at the point where the pattern becomes visible. You begin to realize that nothing you went through was wasted, not even the parts that hurt the most. In fact, those were the very moments that shaped your perception, sharpened your awareness, and forced you to grow beyond what felt comfortable. You were not just moving through life. You were being guided through it, even when it didn't look like guidance. There were things that had to fall apart so you could see clearly. There were connections that had to end so you could understand your worth. There were delays that had to happen so your timing would align with something greater than what you originally planned. I remember a point in my own life where everything I thought was certain suddenly shifted. Plans I trusted disappeared, people I relied on stepped back, and I was left in a place where I had to rebuild my understanding of what was really meant for me. At the time, it felt like loss, but now I can see it differently. It was correction. It was alignment happening in real time, even though I didn't recognize it in the moment. That is what has been happening for you. You were being redirected, not rejected. You were being realigned, not left behind. And now that alignment is beginning to reveal itself in ways that are no longer subtle. You are noticing changes, not just internally, but externally. Things are opening that once felt closed. Paths are appearing that you didn't see before. It's not because everything suddenly changed overnight. It's because you reached the point where you are ready to recognize and receive what has been waiting for you. Chosen one. You are stepping into a season where effort is no longer the only force moving your life forward. There is a flow starting to develop, a rhythm that feels different from anything you've experienced before. You're not pushing as hard, yet things are still moving. You're not forcing connections, yet the right people are showing up. You're not chasing clarity, yet understanding is coming to you. That is what alignment looks like when it becomes active. And with that comes something even more important: responsibility. Because once you become aware, you can no longer move the way you used to. You can't ignore what you now see clearly. You can't go back to patterns that no longer match who you've become. There is a higher standard that comes with this level of awareness, and you feel it. In the way you choose your words more carefully, in the way you protect your time more intentionally, in the way you trust your intuition without needing constant confirmation. You are not guessing anymore, you are discerning, and that discernment is what will guide you through this next phase. Not fear, not pressure, not urgency, but clarity. You will know what to walk toward, you will know what to leave behind. You will know when something feels right and when it doesn't, even if it looks good on the surface. That inner knowing you've developed is not accidental. It was built through every experience you questioned, every situation you had to navigate without clear answers. That is why you can trust it now. Chosen one. Your life is no longer unfolding the way it used to. You are no longer reacting to circumstances. You are moving with intention, and as you continue to move in that direction, things will continue to align in ways that feel natural, not forced. There will be moments where opportunities appear suddenly, moments where things fall into place without you having to struggle for them, moments where you look around and realize how far you've come, not just in what you've achieved, but in who you've become. And when those moments happen, you will understand something that you couldn't fully grasp before. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were never behind. You were being positioned. Positioned for clarity. Positioned for purpose. Positioned for a level of stability and understanding that could not have been given to you earlier. And now you are here, standing in a space where your past finally makes sense, your present feels aligned, and your future no longer feels uncertain. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. So as you move forward from this point, carry this with you. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. You don't need to question every step the way you used to. Continue moving with the awareness you've built, and everything meant for you will meet you where you are, because your season has already shifted. And what comes next is not something you have to chase. It is something you are ready to walk into. Chosen one, receive this moment fully, because what has been spoken over you is not just words, it is activation. Something has already shifted. You may not see all of it yet, but in the unseen alignment has begun. What was once delayed is now moving. What was once hidden is now unfolding. This is your Kairos moment, the appointed time where heaven meets your readiness. Anointed ones, stand in this knowing. You are not leaving this message the same way you entered it. There has been a transfer of clarity, of strength, of direction. And from this point forward, you will begin to notice it in the way things open, in the way peace settles over you, in the way your path becomes clear without force. Walk forward with trust. Stay aligned with what you feel deep in your spirit. You don't have to chase what has already been assigned to you. It will meet you as you continue to move in faith. If this word has settled in your spirit, you can seal it with a simple Amen or 777 below. not for me, but as a declaration of agreement with what is already in motion. And if you feel led, remain connected here so you don't miss what is still being revealed for your journey. Chosen one. This is your confirmation. Stay ready. Stay grounded. What is coming next will meet you exactly where you are.